So everywhere you turn, someone is telling you to improve, to be more productive, be more disciplined, be more confident. The message is constant that you are not enough as you are. And behind this message is a massive industry worth over $100 billion built on convincing you that you are broken. But here's the worst part. The more you chase this endless project of fixing yourself, the more broken you feel. You start to wonder if the real problem is not you, but the very belief that you need fixing at all. So stay with me, because in this talk, we are going to uncover how society conditioned you to live on a treadmill of self-improvement and why it leaves you empty no matter how high you climb or no matter how hard you try, and the hidden truth that sets you free. Hi, my name is Abolcayr, and for the past 2 decades, I have read over 100 books on spirituality, philosophy, and self-development, and I have spent more than 20,000 hours in meditation alone. So this channel is not about quick fixes or shallow motivation. It is about deeper conversations, ones that we can freely talk to each other, to challenge our mind and our old beliefs and conditionings that are not beneficial to us anymore. So if you feel that there is more to life than just working, earning, and surviving, then you are in the right place. Together, we will walk this journey one conversation at a time. So going back to the subject of self-improvement, from the moment that you are born, you are measured, graded, and compared by your parents or by your elders. Childhood is not about being, it's about becoming. They will tell you to do better, be like someone. It's as if life put you on probation. And the moment you arrive, you are scrutinized, you are graded, you are observed by other people. So let me tell you how this story plays out in real life. You will start your school in kindergarten, and after kindergarten, they will let you proceed to primary school. And there they tell you to study now so that one day you will be successful. And then you go to high school and they say, now study harder, because the thing that you are waiting for, that success, that happiness, that achievement, it is coming one day. And after high school, you enter college, chasing grades and degrees and whatnot, believing that what you truly want is just around the corner. Then you graduate, and society says that now you must work, you must strive, compete, meet your quota, and then you will arrive to that success, to that happiness that you are striving for. So you keep running and running. You run into your 30s or 40s, and maybe one day you are even the president of your company, standing in the office that you dreamed about. You look around and tell yourself, I have made it. Wow, I have arrived. But when the noise fades, you realize something devastating. You feel the same as you always did. The same emptiness, the same restlessness, the same feeling. Only now your body is tired, too old to enjoy what you chased for decades. And in that moment, you feel cheated by life. This is the trap of self-improvement. It dangles the promise of an arrival that never comes, because what you were searching for was never waiting for you in the future. It was here all along. So the question is, if improvement does not save you, if all the striving only leaves you emptier, then what does it mean to live without the need to be fixed? What is the best course of action? We spend our lives chasing the next version of ourselves, smarter, fitter, richer, and more successful version of us. Yet the closer we get, the further the horizon seems to move. The cruel irony is that the harder we try to fix ourselves, the more broken we feel. But what if the entire premise is wrong? What if the problem was never that you were incomplete, but that you were convinced that you are? Michelangelo said, that his task was not to create a statue, but to reveal the one that is already hidden in the marble. The figure of David was always there. He simply chipped away what was unnecessary. Imagine living your life that way, not as a project to be repaired, but as a presence to be revealed. Psychology even warns us about the danger of chasing the ideal self. In the 1990s, a study called the self discrepancy theory showed us that the larger the gap between who you are and who you think you should be, the more anxiety and depression you feel. This makes us miserable, which means that the business of self improvement depends on keeping you dissatisfied. The more you chase, the further peace drifts away. J.D. Krishnamurti once said that it is no measure of health to be well adjusted to a profoundly sick society. So if society is restless, neurotic, and addicted to progress, then what does it mean to constantly try to adjust? Maybe your imperfections are not the disease. Maybe they are the sign that you are still human. So instead of trying to fix yourself, what if you shifted the way you live? So here are a few examples of shifts that you need to do so you will not fall into this endless loop of self-improvement. Number one is to practice presence instead of progress. So progress is always, about tomorrow. Presence is about now. Is awareness right here and right now. So when you return to your breath, to your body, to this awareness, you are no longer chasing life. You are actually living it. And this shift actually helps you to return to what is important, because happiness can only be found in the present moment and not in the future. Number two is to shift from fixing to discovering. Do not ask yourself, how do I fix myself? But ask, what have I ignored that is already here? Much of your suffering actually is not from being broken, but from resisting what you already are. It's not about self-improvement, it's about self-discovery. You have to discover in yourself the things that you really want, because whatever it is that you want in life, you will be good at it. And whatever it is that you don't want, that you are not aligned with, no matter how hard you try, it will make you miserable. So you have to discover what you want. Your talent are the things that you are interested in. And this is a simple fact that will change the way you approach life. Number three is to allow growth to be natural. So there is a Zen saying that sitting quietly, doing nothing, spring comes and the grass grows by itself. The grass does not improve. It simply grows. You do not have the self to improve. You have the self to uncover. At the moment you stop trying to fix yourself, life begins to move through you naturally, like a grass growing in the spring. You were never broken to begin with. So if this conversation awakened something in you or sparked any interest, do not keep it to yourself. Share it with someone who might be caught in the same trap. And if you want to keep exploring life's deeper truths with me, make sure to subscribe so you do not miss our next conversation. I would also love to hear your thoughts. What resonated with you the most, and what questions are you still carrying? Leave them in the comments, because this is not just my journey, it is ours. So until next time, stay aware.